Hello there and welcome to another video, and today in this video I will be going over the Beehiiv newsletter platform, and this will be an overview of the basic things you need to know to get started using Beehiiv. And if that sounds about right, then let's dive right in. Alright, so the first thing you'd want to do is to go to beehiiv.com, and that's beehiiv.com, and you'd want to click on the button that says start free trial right here. And if you do have an account, then you can go for the other one that says logging, but since I don't have an account currently, I'll just go for free trial. Alright, and there are some information that I do need to fill in, and that's of course my name, last name, email, password, and of course I need to confirm the password. And if you're done with that, then click on get started. I'll just do this and I will be right back. Alright, and after you're done with that, you would be asked to check your inbox for a confirmation email that would be sent to you. So I'll just do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so once you're done with that, you would be greeted with a page such as this, and you will be asked a few questions if you're an experienced user, a newbie, or you're just curious. And well, I guess I'll just click on newbie right here, and you can click on continue. So after that, you would be asked a few questions like your newsletter name and your subdomain, including some tags, and you have the ability or option to add an image. I'd advise you to take the time and of course fill these out. Alright, so once you're done with that process of filling the information, then you will be sent to another page where you would be served with a few information about the platform right here on the right. Now you can go through this, but I'll just click on start free trial right here, and there is of course an option to upgrade your plan, but we'll just go with free trial, and this is advisable if you're trying out the platform for the very first time. Alright, and here we are on the dashboard. So first of all, I will just take a quick glance through the left panel right here. So first on the top we have dashboard, which is basically this page, and this is where you will see an overview of some things like so we're currently on overview, and under here you would see the number of subscribers you have, including the amount of clicks you've had on certain links and stuff like that. So under audience, you will see the number of new subscribers, unsubscribers, and your total number of subscribers. Then engagement, you will see the number of impressions, click rate, and of course open rate. And we have this one called monetization, but I think you'd need to upgrade your plan to have all the features right here. So that's basically it for this if you're new, you would have by the right a kind of guide as to the things you should complete, the things you should do in order to kind of like have your profile 100% complete. So there are some steps, about 5 steps you'd actually have to go through right here, and there is this option which is start writing. There is a drop down which allows you to either start a blank newsletter, of course use a template. I think we will be creating a template real soon. So yeah, that said, let's go over to the next, which is notification, and this is basically where you just see notifications about your newsletters and accounts. So we have write, and we can write a post, content tags, or automations. Next up we have grow. This is basically where you find things like referral programs, recommendations, and some other stuff like that. And there's this link called monetization, which is basically what we saw under monetization right here. Then there's audience, and there's this one called analyze, which basically gives you an overview of certain information about your account. And there's this learn, which is a good platform if you're looking to if there are challenges you're facing in trying to work with the platform, you can go to the blog or search for certain tutorials or updates in order to get over some certain issues that you're facing. And we have wallets, which we will not be going into in this video. Then there's settings right here, which basically lets you modify certain information about your profile, and you have the opportunity of adding a bio as well as some certain social media handles, which are very necessary in terms of your account. And there are one of the few things you do need to include, because they will be added to your newsletters. And as you can see, there are certain things you can modify here, including your company name, publication, and there are some other information that you would need to include, like payment account details. And if you're interested in integrating certain applications into your Beehiiv account, then that is something you can do. And of course, you can change your passwords right here. So yeah, that's just about it for the settings. So if you have issues, you can of course go for help, and there is an option to have a live chat with any of their customer care service that may be available at the moment. So yeah, those are options that are available to you, including logging out. And as you can see, we're currently on a trial plan, and we have about 30 days worth of trial. So yeah, if this is a platform that you're testing out for the first time, then well, this is of course the right plan for you to go for before trying to subscribe for a paid plan. So we'll just go and we'll click on start writing. As you can see, we're currently on post. There are a couple of options like email, website, SEO, and delivery. I'll just go over these real quick. So under post, we have the title, and you can choose to have the title of this post show up on the email or not. That's basically what this is for right here. So I can toggle this on or off. There is a subtitle, and it equally has the option. There's author, which you can add. It's currently me, so there are, of course, if there are other personnels invited within this workspace, you can of course add them, and there are of course guest authors and something like that. So you have the option for a byline, and of course you have the option to hide this from feed. So those are options that you can look into if there are things that you're looking for. And of course this is a display date, which is of course the date that would be displayed on your newsletter. It's something that you can add if you want to add it, right? So on the email, you have some options right here, and these are basically options like subject line and preview text, including some settings as to whether you want your social media icons to be at the top or bottom. Normally I'd like them at the bottom, but I think we have an option for only top right here, so yeah, that can work. Under advanced options, we have other options like read online URL. So these are basically settings you can come in and play with if there are things you're looking for. So on the website, we have things like slug and of course email caption, including a thumbnail image if that is something you're looking to add. There is a recommended size, so it would be nice for you to go in there and see how that works. Right, so yeah, under SEO you have a couple of things like title and description, and this basically helps your post perform better when it comes to its visibility online there. So there are of course other options that you can add, like Facebook and LinkedIn or Twitter descriptions and post titles. So last we have delivery, and this would basically we would basically have more options here if we had subscribers, but as you can see we have 0 subscribers, so the options we have here are kind of limited, but then you get the point, right? So that said, we'll just head back to post, and there's you can, if you have a text, you can add a text. I currently do not have a text so of any kind, so I will make use of a feature. So if you click on these plus icon right here, there are a couple of options that would be available to us, and yeah, so basically we have the basics, which include bulleted list, image, blog quotes. So this is images if you're interested in adding an image. So I'll just click on that to kind of show you how it works. So I can use from image library or upload an image from my hard drive. I'll just click on that, and probably I'll just use I'll just use an image from here, right? So yeah, so that's basically the image, and over here I can add a title. So let's see if there is something interested that I can add. So as you can see, you can add buttons, table, section, table of contents, columns, block quotes, image, which is what we just saw right here. So this is the interesting part where you have your headings, heading 1, 2, 3, 4 down to 6. So just click on heading 1, since this is a title that I'm trying to put here, and I'll just find a nice title for this, and I'll just call it big faces in tech industry. So big faces in tech. Right, so hopefully this makes sense. Right, hopefully this makes sense. So that's basically my heading 1. You can have multiple headings, so I'll just go down here. As you can see, wherever I basically click over, there are this option is available to me, so just click on the plus icon again, and this time we're going to look at this part where you can embed links like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter links. So the next thing we're going to check for is the dynamic tags, which are basically footnotes. So that is something you can add, but that's not really the interesting part I'm looking at. There are a couple of things right here under premium that I really love, and that's AI image and AI writer. Now we'll just look at these two because let's click on AI writer, and right here I can say something like I can give this AI tool a prompt to generate text for me based on the topic I'm looking at. So right, so and I'll just click on generate text right here, and hopefully this will generate something cool for me. Right, so that's my text right there, and I'll just we'll just work with this for now, right? So I can click on insert or regenerate, and I can modify this and click on regenerate. So but I'll just click on insert text. All right, so hopefully that makes sense right there as to how that tool works. And next up, I will do something else. Now this is me just playing around with the AI tools right here. Let's see a picture. Let's see a picture of a programmer. All right, so this doesn't look bad. I could do a cybersecurity expert or something. So, but you can choose to discard this or regenerate or pick an image style if you wish. So I'll just click on insert right here. I'll just click on insert to insert this. This isn't really the best kind of image we could have gotten. I mean, we could have worked on this. We could have worked on the prompt a little bit more, but somehow this just it's just okay. It's just okay. So I can add a new um a title right here. So this is basically what we had blank. So my post, I'll just put as tech 101. Seems nice. I can add subtitle, something like that, and author if I want to. Right, so that's basically what I wanted to talk about, cover. There are of course other things you can add like poll, advertisement, recommendations, and of course some other fun stuff like that. You can go through that and see what works for you. But that's basically how to include most of these things. This is where the last area where we need to look into, this one by the bottom right corner right here. So we have preview. So if I click on this, I will be able to preview this post, right? I will be able to preview this. So there are of course a couple of settings we could still go through, but I think for now this is basically what I want to show you. So we have email right here, so we can preview this when it's been sent as an email. Right, we can do this, and we can do a web preview of this too, right there, and then we can do a desktop preview and a mobile preview finally. So hopefully this makes sense as to how this works. So select a subscriber, but we currently have 0 subscribers, right? So that's basically where you get to preview your newsletter. although there is a final option that I wanted to talk about. That's basically this theme settings right here. So just click on it, and if you're wondering how we got to that, there's this three dots right here, and we have theme settings. So you can just click on it and it should take you to another page like this. So this isn't really our text, right? This is basically some dummy text that we can work with, and this is basically a page where you can work with certain, we can customize the layout um of your post, right? You can customize the layout of your post. As you can see, there are a couple of things we can customize, like the background, body text, header text, email headers, buttons, images. Like, there are a ton of stuff, including tables, you can customize on this page. And with whatever customization you make, you have the option of saving the changes right here and heading back to your editor right here. And once you make a customization and you love the way it looks, you can save that change and come over to here and save this as a template. That way you get to, when you want to recreate this post, in order to maintain something like consistency, all you have to do is come back to this template and then recreate it instead of doing the whole thing from scratch. It really helps the process. So basically that's something you can do, and I'll just save this as demo 01, and I'll just save and view template. Right, so basically that's how it works. So I'll just go over to dashboard right here, and over here at the top there's a drop down. So if you remember clearly, we had a few options available to us when we clicked on this, and that was the use template and blank draft. So if I click on use template, I will be taken to a page like this where I will see our demo 01, which is basically the template we created. So we have an option of creating a new template, and this generally just helps you maintain consistency overall. So yeah, that can help. That's basically everything I wanted to talk about in this video. So hopefully this video gave you some insight on how to go about the process of using the Beehiiv platform, newsletter platform, if you're an absolute beginner. And you can come in here and register for a free account, and of course just generally try out things and see what works for you. And if you love the platform, then you can go on to get a paid plan. So that's it for this video. If this video did help you or give you some insights, then do well to leave a like on the video, and of course subscribe to the channel for more tips and tutorials, and I will see you in another video.